A little girl who was almost a lady. She had a way with all the men in her life. Every inch of her blossom and beauty. She was born on the 4th of July. Well, she lived in an aluminum house trailer, and she worked in a jukebox saloon. And she spent all the money that I give her just to visit the old man in the moon. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awaken at dawn's early light. Much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was the victim of the Great Compromise. We used to go out on Saturday evening, do the driving on Route 41, and it was there that I first suspected she was doing what she'd already done. She said, "Johnny, won't you get me some popcorn?" And she knew I had to walk pretty far. And as soon as I passed through the moonlight, she hopped into a foreign sports car. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awaken at dawn's early light. Much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was the victim of the Great Compromise. Well, you know, should have beat up that fella, but it was her that jumped into his car. Many times that I'd fought to defend her. This time, well, she's gone too far. Some folks call me a coward because I left her at the drive-in that night. But I'd rather have names thrown at me than to fight for a thing that ain't right. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awaken at dawn's early light. Much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was the victim of the Great Compromise. Well, she writes all the fellas love letters saying, "Greetings, come see me real soon." And they line up down in the bar room, spend the night in that sick woman's room. Sometimes it gets kinda lonesome, and I wish she were my girl instead. She won't let me live with her, and she makes me live in my head. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awaken at dawn's early light. Much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the Great Compromise. I was a victim of the Great Compromise. Goodbye, Johnny.